All right, James, what do we got here?
Okay, so first you got a robot like that one, starting here,
Excellent.
and then so it's supposed to go up here. And one problem we had is this little, we had a little this back wheel here.
Can you show us the caster? All right, so we got the caster on the back. What was wrong with it?
Well, it usually caught here,
All right.
like this. Oh wait, well that caught too, but.
Okay, so that would catch right there, and then what would happen?
Anyway, so then after it got caught.
That's cool, we can go with that. All right.
We throw the pads and lift it up. So then the caster got stuck here because of this. So I have to lift it there. So then, pretty much, then after it was smooth, so we went here, over the crest, and now since here, you kind of have to slow down here unless you want the robot pile running onto the floor.
Gotcha.
So then we turned here, and then after this we kind of ran out of pieces, so we had to use these.
Excellent.
And then, so we on the floor, and then we had to use a clipboard.
I like it.
And after that, so we went through here, turned, had to kind of watch out for the crack. And after that, this is what black line marks finish.
All right.
You have to stop
Excellent.
there.
I like it. So what are some of the ways in which you navigate the corners? Like you've got this corner over here. How are some ways in which you would successfully navigate this? How would the robot know it has to stop and do the corner right here?
Well, you could do color sensor with difficulty. Ultrasonic sensor with even more difficulty.
Okay. What would be a way with the ultrasonic sensor? How would it sense the edge?
Point it down.
Oh, you point it down.
Yes, point it. You should just like point it down and then like make it look really in front. When
Okay.
it senses like something that's so say it's right here.
Gotcha.
This is about like say 6 inches. So if it senses something that's about 7 inches away, then it knows to turn.
Ah, excellent. Okay. And then so it comes down here. What
So
about?
these little black strips here are for the color sensor. It senses black and decides it's time to turn.
Okay, so if it detected a black line here, maybe you could tell it turn after 2 more rotations after this black line.
Yes. That'll
like
get
it.
to about there. Yeah. And then after here, you have these strips to tell it, all right, these are the boundaries. We use the same method in our sumo ring.
Ah, excellent. So what happens like if there's a light sensor on the side of it and it detects that it's hit the line?
Yes, or the front.
Excellent. Is that one of the sumo bots?
Yes, that is one of the sumo bots.
All right, that sounds good. Thank you very much,
And,
James.
so right now it doesn't have a color sensor, I'm pretty sure.
It looks pretty
so-
senseless. How is it moving right now? If it doesn't have a light sensor, how are they controlling it?
And we have remote control Bluetooth.
Remote control Bluetooth. So you've paired it with that computer, and who's controlling that over there?
Meet Caden.
Caden's controlling it.
Yes, Caden.
So he's making the NXT move without any wires attached to it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right, excellent. Thank you very much,
Seems
gentlemen.
like right now he wants to kill us all.
I think so.